Oh, I didn't think I'd be back on this one anytime soon. What am I wearing? Get off. Anyway, I saw the Minecraft movie, and I'm going to give you a unbiased review. I have no idea how to change my skin, so yeah, I'm going to use Steve. Anyway, so a lot of the hate of it got online wasn't needed. The film wasn't that bad, right? But there's a big but in this. Big but. It wasn't good either. The movie was going to be one of three things, right? It was either it was going to be a banger, it was going to be horrible, or it was going to be Jack Black memeing the entire time. Guess which one it was? Yeah, it was Jack Black memeing the entire time. The movie was like hard carried by Jack Black. Like there was no reason for any of the other characters to exist. I still don't know what Jason Momoa is supposed to be. Apparently he was supposed to be a modder of some sort, but blatantly wrong. The fuck off, server. That he is not he's not meant to represent a modder. The kid is just he's just gonna go through the same like arc that Steve did. I forgot the kid's name because he's practically useless to the story, and his sister is also useless to the story. A lot of their like screams as well when they saw like the Iron Golem. I get the acting, but you could tell they were forced. But it was incredibly forced. It didn't feel natural at all. What do I even have on this world? Oh, yeah, this was the Mystical Block Reborn one that I gave up. As for the animation, like and the style of the film, it looked amazing. The film looks like truly amazing. I think probably my favorite scene is the Enderman scene as well, because it just added a lot more character to what an Enderman is. Oh yeah, very blatant spoiler warning for this video. Apparently, I've heard from someone that, well, my mum. Apparently, Jack Black, well, Steve was meant to be played by Dwayne The Rock Johnson at one point, and I'm very glad he didn't, because I don't think he would have given off the same energy Jack Black does, because Dwayne's a bit more of a serious character, at least from what I've seen. I think he could have played Steve well, but not to the extent Jack Black did. I also don't think you would have heard Dwayne start singing what's the song's name? The Lava Chicken song, that, and the Dennis song at the end of the film. There is going to be a sequel to the film, because if anyone stayed to the end of the credits and not got kicked out, I'll talk about that in a minute. Alex got introduced, so yeah, she exists, and it will be introduced into the second film. Mild side note, people think the next movie's like villain is going to be Herobrine, and I'm going to say that it's most likely completely wrong. I think the Herobrine thing was just a nod to his whole thing, because it wouldn't make sense to have him. Like, the only way they would do that is if either they have Steve confront himself, and I'm going to make sure I put a confronting yourself joke in there, and or it's Steve goes on a power trip and then is brought back to redemption. That is the two paths they could go down with that. I also think for the film they should have just animated it. It should have just stayed animated. Don't get me wrong, it works having people, but I genuinely do think they should have animated it. Like something more on the lines of the Mario movie. I think for the 3 gaming adaptation movies I've seen, being the Sonic movie, like, what is it, trilogy? The Mario movie and the Minecraft movie. The Sonic movie just nails it. 1, 2, and 3, especially 3, are just perfect. Mario movie was genuinely really enjoyable, and this one was just meh. Anyway, the biggest thing that bothered me was the people in the cinema. Every time Jack Black said something from one of the trailers, or just said something that could be seen as memeable, people would clap and cheer, and it was so annoying. Like, yeah, I get it. You know, he's saying something funny. Doesn't mean you should clap at every single thing he quotes or says. Just please, if you're in the cinema, be a decent person and shut up. Like, that would be fantastic. Because that's the one thing that really annoyed me. Because me and my mates went to go see it, and we just kept looking at each other kind of awkwardly when people started like cheering or clapping. Although it was funny because one dude just told everyone to shut up in a more vulgar way, which was really funny. But that didn't last long at all, and I really wish people would have. I would have done it myself, but I don't do well with confrontation, and I also don't want to ruin it for my friends. I really hope for the next one it's not going to be the same thing, but the Minecraft movie as a whole, it just wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was a film you'd happily go see, but it's something you would never watch again. I mean, I am gonna watch it again and actually enjoy it in peace. Not mentioning how. What was that I just saw? Some little turd running it. Oh, chicken. There the two kind of. There was two cameos. There was Dan TDM and Jeb. Although it made sense for Jeb to be there. He's one of the developers of Minecraft. And Dan TDM just kind of exists. He had no role in the movie other than being a background character. Like, I think they literally just put him on screen just for the sake of having him there. Like, that's all I saw that as. I mean, personally, I'd go watch the film because it's not that bad and it doesn't take itself seriously. But if it wanted to build itself with intention of being for the community, it did a horrible job of doing the fuck. It did a horrible job of doing that. There was kind of nothing in favor of the community. Also, the boots of swiftness are not the. I have seen people online say it's a Spectre boots from Terraria. It is not. If you've played Minecraft Dungeons, it's from there. Like, I'm a Terraria professional. I've got 13,000 hours on the game, and I not once did I think, oh, they're Spectre boots. Nice Terraria reference. No. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Back to being an unbiased review. I think, yeah, Twitter X, I don't care. They've really painted the movie in a bad spotlight, and it's definitely worth the watch. You know, if you just want to go and watch and just have fun watching it, that's like the film for you. If you're expecting something to be more in line with the game and be something more for the community, you're not getting that. You're just not. The story was kind of awful. I think one of the best parts about it was the piglins. I'm sorry, but that was like them and Jack Black like hard carried the film. Like that's it. Those things are like the only good parts about the film. Is Jack Black nailed Steve's character and the piglins were really well done. Oh, I don't know how people talk for so long. I don't even know how long this is going to be. Definitely trying to not get it over 10 minutes. I mean, I would like it to be over 10 minutes. Yeah, I've also, side note, yeah, I had 3 videos, like, kind of being made, and when I've gone to go and edit, the audio's been bass boosted. So, yeah, they're all gone. So that's a Terraria video, Risk of Rain 2 video, and a Reaper video have all just been scrapped because of bass boost. Like, the audio being bass boosted, and I'm not happy about it at all. Do I become one of those channels where I just give my opinions on things? Just an unbiased view of everything? You know, something more relatable compared to the... So people can actually, you know, have a safe space for opinions, not be infested by the trash that is Twitter. Can I zoom in? Okay. I can't zoom in. I don't know. Yeah. Overall, I'd give the movie a 6 out of 10. The look of it was amazing. Like, And at the end, the amount of people that worked on the film was genuinely insane. Yeah, film was good. It's nothing notable though, and I just genuinely do not think it did Minecraft justice, especially for the player base it has and being the most sold game of all time. It just never had anything. It was just not it. I wouldn't say the mistake they made was making it live action. I think that's what that is, a live action Minecraft movie. I think. I don't know. Adding people into it, I don't think that was what ruined it. I think they could have just gone about it better. And with the idea that all of them twigged on with how the game works nearly instantly kind of ruined it as well. It would have been nice to see them actually bothering to explore how the world works. You know, like how every player does. You know, we mess around, start crafting random, or putting recipes together to see what we can make. Which kind of works at the crafting table scene, but that was it. That was like the only instance of that. Elytra pre-Ender Dragon, by the way. So, in that version of the Minecraft world, there's clearly a way to get the Elytra and, you know, not die. So I'm kind of interested to see how Steve got the Elytra. Unless he's already beaten the Ender Dragon, then I have no idea what the point in the second film is going to be. Unless we're getting some, like, lover arc between Steve and Alex, which would be pointless. I'm sure there's enough comics on the funny side for that anyway. What else? Yeah. That's there really isn't much left to say about the film. It exists. That's the best way to summarize it. It exists, and it's gonna continue to exist. It's nothing special, and it is no way in shape or form even comparable to the Sonic 3 film, because the Sonic 3 film is just a masterpiece of a film. The Mario movie is definitely up there as well, and now the Minecraft movie is just like, okay, cool. Three of the biggest gaming franchises have movie adaptations, and the biggest one is the biggest disappointment. But try to not let others' views cloud your judgment on the film if you have to go see it at some point. It's worth the watch, and you might enjoy it more than I do. I am 19. I might not, might be a little too old for the film, because I can definitely tell the intended audience was not for the majority of the players. It was more, well, I think majority. It was more, I don't know. I'd say the best way to nail the targeted age range was probably around 7 to 14, because that is the best spot for it. I think Minecraft's initial age rating anyway was 3, so yeah, I don't think they could have gotten an age rating of 3 for a film of when it looks like that. I genuinely do not think they could have. So yeah, I might have just been too old for the film. That might be why my judgment's a bit negative of it. So I would still, yeah, just please go see the film for yourself and try to not hate watch it. I mean, I didn't go and hate watch it. I generally sat down and tried to enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, people at the cinema kind of ruined it because they wouldn't shut up. Alongside the fact that I just might be too old. God damn, I'm 19 and already seeing things as being too old. So I can only hope the second one's better. Not much else to say, really. I really hope this is recorded properly, or else I'm going to flip my shit. Anyway, au revoir.